Well, if you didn't catch the shirt, it says, "Sorry for spiraling, I didn't realise everything would be okay." Which is me to a T. Alright, yes, you read it correct. First time reading Twilight. Yep, so I totally missed the Twilight train. I'm very disappointed in myself. Just because it would have been really cool to read it at the same time as everyone else, but that wasn't really possible. I don't know when Twilight came out. I'm going to check, but I remember I was in primary school. 2005. Okay, well there we go. That's why I couldn't read it. I was 6 years old. But I remember a girl in my class when we were in primary school started reading Twilight and she loved it. And I did ask my dad, I was like, "Can I read Twilight?" He's like, "Absolutely not." So I just kind of went through school reading what was popular then, and I just never picked up Twilight. Like I read, you know, the Maze Runner series, I was reading Skullduggery Pleasant, I read The Hunger Games, Divergent, I read all of those ones, but not Twilight. So here we are. I don't own it, and I spent all of today trying to find it in a secondhand bookstore because I didn't really want to buy it full price, and I've had zero luck. So in a moment we're going to pop to the shops and grab the book. Alright, apparently my sister has a copy, so I'm going to go steal it from her, and then I'll be able to read it. Woohoo! I'm up to chapter 7, which is called Nightmare, so I'm 112 pages in. Now, I haven't lived under a complete rock, so I do know bits and pieces from the movie, and tell me why I expected Bella and Edward to be like so dull in the book, but they have so much personality and are quite entertaining, like their interactions. They've got good banter, so that's a nice surprise. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it so far. Oh, and we've had the famous scene where Edward stops the car with his body, stops it from crashing into Bella. I just got to this bit that I wanted to share because it's cracked me up real good. The part where she's asking why he wasn't at school the last few days, and he said how, you know, the sun doesn't hurt him, but he can't go out in the sunlight, at least not where anyone can see. And she's like, "You know, why?" And he said, "I'll show you sometime." I mean, I know it's because he sparkles. It's just, oh, too good. I don't know, that just cracks me up that he sparkles. And also that they describe it as like he dazzles people. It's pretty funny. It's pretty good. I'm so fascinated that the scene where she finds out he's a vampire is in the car. Because I know that scene from the movie, you know, she's in the woods. It's like, "Say it, you're a vampire." And I was really looking forward to that. But that's okay. Just surprising. I don't know. I'm about, you can kind of see, I'm at 243, so I'm just over halfway. It's still lots of fun. I am finding Edward a bit more annoying. He's just so moody. And I know that's the point, but he's just like flip between happy and angry so much that I'm finding a little bit frustrating. But I'm still having fun reading it. Also, I was listening to some music while reading the book, and it just didn't click in my head that I'd put on Suki Waterhouse's album from last year, and it only just clicked for me now. That's kind of ironic to listen to that album while reading the story, given she's married to Robert Pattinson. So I'm in a bit of a reading slump with Twilight. I just, like, it's been a few days and I haven't picked it up. I feel like since Edward and Bella got together, they've just been like so insufferable. And, you know, the writing quality isn't great, but if the story's good, I can often overlook that. And I think that the story's kind of become not as good, and I just haven't really been enjoying it. Parts are still fun and parts are still funny, but as a whole, it's just not really been for me at the moment. I miss kind of that first part of the book because I was thinking that it was maybe going to surprise me and be a bit better than I thought it would be. But, you know, as a whole, it's not terrible or anything. It's just like with what I've been reading lately in the story, it's not great. Edward, I feel like, is just such a red flag. Like, oh my goodness, I can't get behind their relationship. Since being together, they just are the worst, really, to put it plainly. Like, I can't stand them.
So there's in no world am I going to be Team Edward if I had to pick a team. Not really Team Jacob either, because he's quite young at the moment, but really I'm Team Bella, going back to being single, because I preferred her then. I am done. I have finished Twilight. I actually can't believe it, because for a little while there I was in quite the reading rut because of Twilight. Okay, so let me go to my Goodreads so I can show you what I gave the book. Now, I do need to apologise because I know there are die-hard Twilight fans that, you know, maybe some of you are watching this and you are going to be disappointed. I'm really sorry. I never hate a book, and I didn't hate this book. It kind of came down to the quality of the writing. Often I can look past quality in writing if the story is really compelling, but I found that the story kind of was a bit lackluster in the middle. And like I liked it at the beginning and I liked it at the end, but I really didn't like kind of that middle part. And so I gave it 2 stars. So I'll read you my review because I can't really remember what I wrote. I went into this book with an open mind, very aware of the great divide between those who love it and those who hate it. What I expected from parts of the movie was 2 very dull, lacking in personality lead characters. I was shocked when they were charismatic and actually had some life to them. I had a lot of fun in the first half and felt Myers captured so perfectly the feelings of your first crush. Once Edward and Bella were actually together, I experienced a reading block because, well, Edward is just a huge red flag. He is a walking red flag. My goodness. I swear every 5 seconds he was telling Bella how easily he could kill her, or was getting angry at her yet again for liking him and not staying away. And yet he watches her all night and stalks her all day, with the messaging in the book of this being okay making the basic self-preservation skills within me wanting to reach in and shake Bella to her senses. The writing needs a serious edit, maybe to just completely edit Edward out from the story from when he ends up with Bella. Sorry, not sorry. But there were plenty of other enjoyable characters. I can't say I'm Team Jacob because I'm not sure I can be Team the 15-year-old, but honestly, anyone is better than the sparkly vampire with control issues. The last part really heats up action-wise, which was entertaining and enjoyable. Overall, there was enough of this book that was fun to bump it up from being 1 star. I'll see how this book sits with me. If I were rating it more critically based on quality, it's 1 star, if that. I was actually pretty savage. But I rate based on how I felt reading it, and the fun I had bumps it up for me. So yeah, so that was Twilight. I can't say I'm going to be doing the rest of the series. No, that's not going to happen. Sorry. But I am going to watch the movie. So I'm just going to give you little snippets of my sort of thoughts, maybe a little bit of a reaction here and there through the movie. And then that will be Twilight for the first and last time for me. I know that people have said that watching this now as an adult, they think Charlie is the hot one. You know what? I might agree with those people online that are saying that Charlie is the better looking one now watching as an adult. I'd agree. It's crazy how much duller she is in the movie compared to the book. It's an interesting choice. What have they done? What have they done to Jacob's? That hair. Oh boy. Oh, oh, that's a little bit scary actually. I don't think I can get past that hair. Okay, we're at the cafeteria. I'm ready. I'm ready to see the Cullens. There he is. I tell you what, not bad hair. Not bad. You know what it's reminding me of, and I know this, I assume this came first in terms of the movie, but in Vampire Diaries, when Stefan first arrives at the school and he's just sitting at the desk, I think behind Elena, and he's just staring at her.
the whole time, and she's kind of like looking behind her at him. Oh,
Yes, this one.
such a visceral reaction. I mean, like, the crazy thing is, I know in the book that the smell is kind of like intoxicating to him, and he thought it was so delicious, I guess, but he looks disgusted. He looks so grossed out. Maybe he's grossed out with himself. But if I walked into class and a dude that I thought was attractive was going covering his mouth, I'm not sitting there. Oh, here we go. Is this... Yep. Powerful. Powerful move on his part. That's how you get the girl. Just gotta physically block a car from crashing into her. No. No. Nah. Nah. That would absolutely terrify me. The way that she's so chill and just turning the light on. Just the way his head just like appeared. Again, he keeps saying he's the bad guy. He's already annoying in the movie, and this is when he got annoying in the book. It was when he just kept saying how he was the bad guy, he was bad for her, she needs to stay away. Oh, worst nightmare. Walking at night and starting to be followed. 4 of them. Jeez. I hope he showed his fangs there, because I'm not sure him just going would intimidate those guys. I'll tell you what, they look a lot better now in this restaurant because of the lighting. They don't have to be so pale anymore. And to be honest, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with the chemistry. Like, this scene is quite sweet. Like, they're still both incredibly awkward. They're the way they act their roles, they're so awkward and uncomfortable. But it works for the two of them together, I think.
Distance unless you needed my help, and then I heard what those lowlifes were thinking.
Look, I'm very glad that he was there, okay? Very glad. But, I know that at the age that Bella is, I'd probably think, ooh, yay, he followed me, how romantic. But now as an adult, I'm like, ooh, warning bells. Except Jaws. Thought so. I guess that, like, like I didn't just finish reading the book. Whoa. Dizzying. Say it.
Say it.
Got it.
Out loud.
Whoa, what is this?
Say it.
What are these camera angles that we're doing? You're a vampire. Oh, yes! Whoa, whoa! Jesus, he's flying with her. That's pretty funny.
This is what I am.
It's like diamonds.
When did he get shirtless? Just looks like he's, going to a festival or something. It's not that bad. What?
I trust you.
I want to kill you. Oh my lord. Edward. And she's still into him. She's still into him even after he
stared into her eyes and said, I want to kill you. I've never wanted a human's blood so much. Jesus, just fly out the window with her. Whoa. Just flying across the trees. He's not even using his feet. He's just using his hands to climb up the tree. That's crazy. Ah! Ugh. Oh, skin is crawling. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Just a PSA for anyone who might think that's romantic. It's not. And the slightest. Ah, yes, that's romantic. Stay very still as I go to kiss you. Whoa. Hold up. That is a crime. Let me go back. That is a crime to have Bella looking like that in that hat. Yikes. I wonder why they like baseball. The card is full on the camera, so we've switched to the phone. Oh, I hate the sound when they bite the wrist or the neck. Ugh. Whoa, what did he just do? Ripped something out of him. Oh! Ah! Ripped his head off. They're not showing any of the gore, but still. Ugh. Come on, Edward. She's in agony. Suck it out. Come on, Edward. Through this montage of your love, find the will. Easy. Oh, he looks all formal and dapper. Oh, that's right, prom. I forgot they went to prom. Oh my god, those 3/4 tights she's wearing were iconic back when I was a teenager. We all had them with the little lace bit at the bottom peeking out from our dress and skirt. Yeah, classic. She just said that she's dying already. Every second she gets closer or older. Isn't she meant to be like 17 or something? God. Gosh, to think at 17 that you're dying. Well, you know, I know what she means, but still, to be referencing getting closer and closer, like, well, it would be fine until she's like 21 or something, and then it'll be really weird for her to be with a 17-year-old. Even though he's not actually 17, to everyone else, they'll be like, why is she dating an underage boy? Although with how he looks, he could pass as older. Alright, that's Twilight. Done. I've watched it now. I didn't mind it. I think it was more entertaining than the book was. I found the characters much less interesting in the movie than I found them in the book. But as a whole, you know, it was enjoyable to a point. I'm trying to be nice because I really don't want to just shit all over the book and the movie, but yeah, look, it was fun. It was funny. It was fun. I had a good time. I zoned out a little bit in points, but you know, as a whole, I'd probably rate the movie the same that I rated the book. I can see how maybe if I'd watched this movie back when I was a teenager, that I might enjoy it now as an adult just for the nostalgia kind of factor. Often movies that I really liked as a teenager, I like now as an adult, whereas I know that if I watch them as an adult now, I might not really like them very much. But yeah, you know, it was okay, but this was a fun journey. Let me know if there's any other books that are classic from your childhood, and if I haven't read it, then maybe I should give it a go for another video. Thank you for coming on my Twilight journey. I hope you had a fun time. I hope you had a fun time like I did, and I'll see you next time. Bye.